ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ನ್ಯೂಸ್ 26ಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. ಯಶವಂತಪುರದ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಟ್ರೀ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ಸ್ ಇಂದು ತನ್ನ ಅತ್ಯಾಧುನಿಕ ಸೌಲಭ್ಯವಾದ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಟ್ರೀ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ನ್ಯೂರೋಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಸಿದೆ. ಹೊಸ ಸೇವಾ ವಿಭಾಗವನ್ನ ಇನ್ಫೋಸಿಸ್ನ ಸಹ ಸಂಸ್ಥಾಪಕ ಶ್ರೀ ಕ್ರಿಸ್ ಗೋಪಾಲಕೃಷ್ಣನ್ ಉದ್ಘಾಟಿಸಿದರು. ನಿಮಾನ್ಸ್ನ ನಿರ್ದೇಶಕಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಪ್ರತಿಮಾ ಮೂರ್ತಿ ಮತ್ತು ಆರ್ಜೆಯುಎಚ್ಎಸ್ನ ಉಪಕುಲಪತಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಎಂಕೆ ರಮೇಶ್ ಸಮಾರಂಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಗೌರವ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳಾಗಿ ಪಾಲ್ಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದರು.
We'll hold it.
So we'll learn it. So please come. This was the physiotherapy.
This was our So we have 5 videos of these cases here. And patient information.
So thank you very much, sir, for gracing the occasion. Our second guest of honor is Dr. Pratima Murthy, Director of NIMHANS. I request Dr. Upendra to welcome Madam and honor. Dr. Pratima Murthy is alumnus of BMC. She is qualified from NIMHANS and also University of Manchester, FRCP. She served as professor and head of the Department of Psychiatry, head of Center for Addiction Medicine, Forensic Psychiatry and Psychotherapy at NIMHANS. World Health Organization Regional Director Special Appreciation Award in 21. She has won Raja Ramanna Award for Excellence in Science, particularly in the field of addiction from Government of Karnataka in 19. Marfashia Award and Tilak Venkomarao Oration Awards from Indian Psychiatric Society. She's been part of several assignments of the World Health Organization.
To all of you, welcome all once again to People Tree Hospitals. It's my privilege to have you all here today, especially Chris, Pratima ma'am and MK Ramesh, our dear friend, Vice Chancellor of RGUHS. I once again welcome every guest here, People Tree family, press, media. Thank you all so much for being present here. And it's my extremely proud to launch the one more, like Satish said, it's another feather in our cap. So it's a Center of Excellence, People Tree Institute of Neurosciences, which we call it as PTINS. So I take pride in telling this is, I can say, I keep saying Murli Mohan, it's one of the best team we could ever have in Bengaluru or in Karnataka for that matter. We are now having here at People Tree Hospital. Thank you, Chris, once again for coming. So I would just want to start saying we are all here embracing the newness. So why are we saying embracing the newness? So it's been with pride and with gratitude, I'm telling that it's the 10th year of People Tree's journey. We have completed 9 years, and I take this opportunity to thank each and everyone who have been a part of creating this organization from scratch. And since 9 years, we have done so many things to be where we are today. So why are we saying we are embracing the newness, friend? So when I said embracing the newness, one such thing which we have started at People Tree Hospital and celebration, where we felicitated and celebrated 22 women from different sectors of professional transformation. Team leaders are here with all our respective heads of the departments of People Tree Hospitals. And BLS trainings for the ambulance drivers. Close to 100 plus ambulance drivers attended the BLS training here. Today morning, and our group conducts this kind of free health camps, free health checkups, community services. We were trying to visualize the future of People Tree Hospitals. Good morning and congratulations. I'll start off with making a couple of comments on the comments that were made earlier. And one was about change. And that brought to me the change that has actually occurred. First, I'll start off with mental health care and neurosciences, and then I'll talk about change in healthcare in general. So, it was about 90 years ago that the building that you see on Hosur Road was actually constructed in 1934. It is an amazing building for that time. It has still stood very strong today. Many of the buildings that were built much later are cracking up and crumbling, but this edifice still stands today. It was very commonly called route number 4. For those of that generation, I don't think there's anybody of that generation, it was before my generation, that it was called route number 4 because it led to the mental hospital. And mental hospitals at that time were situated at the periphery of the city. Therefore, Hosur Road, where Nimhan stands today, was at the periphery of the city, far away, and only route number 4 could take you there. And in the last 90 years, you see a metamorphosis. There has been so much change. One, of course, is that change is the only constant. You constantly have to innovate and change. But the second is opportunity. There are several stories of how you actually use opportunity. Luck is a small part of it, but I think it's really looking at the opportunity. So for example, when there was an opportunity to start an institution, a postgraduate institution for, at that initially for mental health, it was predominantly
1 week over. Let me first congratulate the People Tree management on this occasion. In fact, 10 years back, I was here on the first day of the inauguration of the hospital. Upendra is my good friend and he was my colleague. So, with that relationship, I have attended a couple of functions here and have seen how it's grown over the period. And the growth has been enormous. I think I should congratulate Upendra, Jyoti and other team members. It's extremely, it's a very big achievement. And today they are opening this Institute of Neurosciences. And we know India is progressing, it's becoming prosperous. And once the prosperity sets in, and we are bound to get many mental illnesses. I don't know whether the mental illnesses are diagnosed in a big way, or they're given more importance, or because of prosperity they are increasing. Whatever the reason, mental illnesses are a known fact now. And the sleeplessness, Ramay was presenting the sleep clinic. That's a problem most of us face. Even I am a very bad sleeper. In fact, I used to take pride in telling that I can go without sleep for 2 to 3 days continuously.
Dear friends, let me start by congratulating the People Tree team on the launch of the Institute for Neurosciences. It's a proud moment for all of you and proud moment for me also to be part of this function. You heard the vision for People Tree, you heard the vision for this institute, and let me compliment, let me wish them all the very best, and let me also at this point kind of share with you my thoughts on this occasion. Healthcare is changing, and you saw from the presentations how healthcare is changing. On one side, it's becoming more super specialty driven, technology driven. It's the kind of cure that we can bring is accelerating, I would say. Um, I dare to say that within the next 10 years, we will have technology impacting every aspect of healthcare, from robotics to cures for incurable diseases.
And our beloved promoter, Sir Chris Gopalakrishnan, our guest of honor, Dr. M.K. Ramesh, the Vice Chancellor of Rajiv Gandhi University, Dr. Pratima, Director of NIMANS, friends from press and media, colleagues, and my dear friends. Thanks so very much for being here today. It's an important day for us. It's a milestone day of our journey. I would like to have a brief presentation here, won't take much of a time. I would like to start with this quote. It always seems impossible until it's done. This is from the speech of Nelson Mandela in 2001. And that is how our journey was when we planned to commission the People Tree Institute of Neurosciences. Everything seems impossible, and to do that in the record time, I should thank Dr. Jyoti, our beloved MD and CEO, supported and guided by our visionary promoter, Sir Chris Gopalakrishnan. Because we need to, as a doctor, we may have a lot of passion. In fact, I was told by one of the doctors that if the passion is for the doctor, but the money is not from there, the investor need not share the same passion as a doctor. So it becomes very important that we have people to support the doctors, ultimately to change the scenario, the transformation which we are talking about. So to go back to the People Tree Institute of Neuroscience, the logo, I would like to briefly speak about the logo. The logo is represented by the brain in the form of a tree, and the trunk, the spine, holistically representing the neurosciences.
ಇದು ನಮಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಕ್ರಿಸ್ ಗೋಪಾಲಕೃಷ್ಣನ್ ಸರ್ ಬಂದ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವಿದೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ನಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ಅವಕಾಶ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ. ಸರು ನವಂಬರ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ 21 ನಮಗೆ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಅವರು ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ತುಂಬ ಪ್ರಮೋಟು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ತುಂಬ ಹೆಲ್ಪು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಇನ್ ಆಲ್ ಕಾಂಟೆಕ್ಸ್. ಆಲ್ಸೋ ನಾವು ಈಗ ಇದು ಒಂದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬೇರೆ ಸೆಂಟರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸಲೆನ್ಸು 4-5 ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಕಾರ್ಡಿಯೋವಾಸ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸು, ದೆನ್ ಟ್ರಾಮಾ, ಆರ್ಥೋಪೆಡಿಕ್ಸ್ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟು, ಆ ಥರ ಒಂದು 4-5 ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಂಟರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸಲೆನ್ಸು ನಾವು ಇದು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಒಂದು ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಗೌರವಂಟೆಪಾಳ್ಯ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರು ನಾರ್ತ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಇದೆ. ಇನ್ನೂ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಾವು ಈಗ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರು ಈಸ್ಟು ಅಥವಾ KR ಪುರಂನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. ಇನ್ನೂ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಡೆಸಿಷನ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅದು ಅಲ್ಲಿನೂ ಶುರು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಈ ಥರ ನಾವು ಈ ಸೆಂಟರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಜನಗೆ ಇದು ಉಪಯೋಗ ಆಗಲಿ, ಅಫೋರ್ಡಬಲ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಕೇರ್ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಬರಲಿ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಾವು ಈ ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಮದು ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ, ಎಲ್ಲರದ್ದು ಸಪೋರ್ಟು ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊತೀವಿ.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್. ಜನಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಒತ್ತಡದಿಂದ ಮಾನಸಿಕ ಕಾಯಿಲೆಗಳು ತುಂಬ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಬಂದರೆ ಇದನ್ನು ನಿರ್ವಹಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯವಾಗ ಹಂತ ಮೀರಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ತಪ್ಪಿಪಟ್ಟಿದ್ದ ದೊಡ್ಡ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಗಳು ಈ ಮಾನಸಿಕ ಆರೋಗ್ಯಗಳ ನಿರ್ವಹಣೆಗಾಗಿಯೇ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಸಪ್ರೇಟಾಗಿ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಇದು ತುಂಬ ಶ್ಲಾಘನೀಯ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇದರಿಂದ ಜನಗಳು ತುಂಬ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
Congratulations to the People Tree team on the inauguration of People Tree Institute for Neurosciences. I believe this is a first step in providing full service, especially in neuroscience and in other areas for People Tree hospitals. We believe that with this step, People Tree is on its way to not just provide healthcare services, but also in bringing the latest in technology, the best of clinical excellence, as well as research in the area of neurosciences. We will also endeavor to expand this to other parts of healthcare to ensure that this becomes a full service hospital with all specialities in the future. I hope that the society can benefit from such investments and growth of the People Tree hospitals. Thank you.
Moment for us at People Tree Hospitals after 9 years to launch the People Tree Institute of Neurosciences. It is just not a department of neurosciences, but it is an institute where we not only offer healthcare in the area of neurosciences, but also we are going to create more such professionals in neurosciences in the healthcare, as well as we will be having a holistic healthcare delivery in the area of neurosciences.